know since I've been on live that K Michelle responded. Okay. Responded a little bit. So I'm gonna get into that too. Because I told you, look, Tamar be the one who will act like I'm so innocent. I don't have nothing to, I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. Why y'all mad at me? And I'm like, Tamar, you full of shit. Even y'all know I try to say, let's give people grace. People are, when people show you they've grown and they're no longer who they used to be, let them change. Tamar ain't changed. Tamar will say she's changed. Tamar will act like, oh, I'm a better person. I've learned from my old ways. I have, learned to not, start stuff. I've learned that I am a tortured soul who sometimes, don't understand, blah, 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 blah. And in hindsight, I'm like, she ain't changed at all because she keeps getting herself in the same shit because she won't shut up. Now, Tamar was on a podcast recently, and they asked her about Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter.
They asked her about Beyonce's album. Now, this is my thing. I understand that when artists go on interviews, people will ask them because they're musical. What did you think about so and so's whatever? So I feel like them asking her how did she like Beyonce's album Cowboy Carter, that wasn't a big issue. Tamar's response is why I say Tamar's full of shit. Because to me, Tamar used Beyonce to shade K Michelle. Even though she did not say K Michelle's name, she knew that's where people would go simply because her and K Michelle has issues from the past. K Michelle called Tamar a Muppet because back in the day, Tamar was friends with Toya, who at the time was married to Memphis. The fact that Toya is no longer married to Memphis, I don't even think that Tamar is still friends with Toya. So Tamar and K Michelle had that beef back then, blah, blah, blue. But we also know that K Michelle has always said how much she wants to do a country album, this and that, this, her dipping her foot in it and blah, 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 blue. So this is what Tamar said while being on the We Sound Crazy podcast.
Carter came out some weeks back, Beyonce's new album. What do you think about her moving the country?
I knew you guys were going to ask me about that.
Did you?
I did. I think that Black country is so necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy that people with talent who can actually sing country music that are Black people are finally getting the recognition they deserve.
Now the shade. Let's start over because the shade of it all started from the beginning. I'm happy that Black people who can actually sing country is, to me, that's like saying, why would you negatively shade other artists who are trying to be in country? I don't get that. Because can Tamar sing? Tamar can sing. We're not going to act like she can't sing. However, Tamar at times sounds fucking horrible when she's trying to hit certain notes. When Tamar tries other things, sometimes Tamar sounds like other things and other things that are not good. So in my opinion, Tamar trying to shade other Black artists who are trying to get into country by saying, Beyonce, thank God she's a Black artist that can sing. Why are you trying to shade other people when Beyonce's whole point was, when I tried to do country, they made me feel bad. Not because they felt like Beyonce did not sound bad, but because they like Black people in country. You know what I'm saying? So Beyonce even putting her stamp in the country realm with her album Cowboy Carter was still trying to uplift people trying to do it. In my opinion. And I feel like even her saying, I'm like, why would you, what? But let's
in the country.
You know, I knew you guys were going to ask me about that. I did. I think that black country is so necessary. I'm so happy that people with talent who can actually sing country music that are black people are finally getting the recognition they deserve. That's what I think.
And she's a tech.
That response was shady within itself. Even if you don't say someone's name, to shade anybody when you are an artist yourself who sometimes sound fucked up when trying to hit high notes, okay, on the stage and dancing like a fool. Why would you say that? Why not just say, I love Beyonce's album and what it's done to help people like country style music. It also gave a spotlight to other people who was already doing country, who Beyonce kind of made us be aware of. Why not take the positive route? But no, bitch, you started off being negative.
Texas girl, she's country.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know. I just really appreciate Beyonce for opening the door for all the other black artists that has, you know, rode that wave behind the floodgates. I'm just really appreciative for her.
Agreed.
That's awesome.
These people can really sing. They're so talented. Yeah. What's that one black guy who can sing, like he sings so low?
Tony
Evans Jr.
He's on the show.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate his artistry.
Child, you don't even know the people's name. Who's that one black guy who sings low? You don't know the man's name? Okay.
Man.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I started following him because just to hear him sing, I think is sing.
Yeah.
It's also another black. It's like two black girls I like.
It's two black girls I like. She don't know which black girls. So someone saying Beyonce helped give credit. You don't know the black people I don't know the black people in country. In the country music in the country music realm. I don't. So I would not speak on that. Oh, them two black girls, that to me is disrespectful. Know their names. If you like them so much, know their names.
One little brown skinned little girl.
That's Tanner, right?
That's her real name, Tanner?
I think so. But keep going.
And then there's another girl who kind of looked like the Beyonce campaign.
I know
you know what I'm talking
I
about?
can't remember her name, but yeah.
She's talented too.
We'll figure it out.
But I appreciate it. I like it. Because it was a couple of people who should not have been singing country black music that was awful. And it was concerning for me.
Care to mention a few?
It was concerning the black Tamar, R&B, Braxton. It was concerning to you, people who were in the country realm, who you're saying they sounded horrible. Really?
No, but you know what I mean.
And they said, you want to say a name? Let's we want a little bit.
That was awful. And it was concerning for me.
Care to mention a few?
No, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny. It just didn't sound good.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure if you're going to step into a new genre of music and represent us, that you got to represent.
Be right,
You got to be right.
Why even go there? Why even say that? Why even make that be a thing? Why even be so nonchalant about it? Well, you know, even if she's not talking about K. Michelle, she knew that would be the narrative. Because in the music round, K. Michelle has long talked about how she wanted to fully get into the country realm of things. Because that's her passion too. So Tamar being negative and not wanting to name who she feels sounded horrible getting into country music as a black artist. Who was it? And if you won't say the name, why bring it up? Okay. So while I've been on live, because I felt like, because folks, I said, look, when K. Michelle get to call her Muppet and going off on Tamar gonna claim victim. I don't know why. I did not say her names. I don't get why because what you said implied her. What you said implied her. How you said it implied her. The fact that you use a question about Beyonce's music to shade other black artists without naming them shows how immature, how petty, and childish you are, how you have not grown, and that's why you have a hard time in the industry, because you cause conflict where there does not need to be any. And because, in my opinion, Tamar consistently cries about how she realizes how she comes off and how she gonna change and blah 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 blah. But then she doesn't. That's my thing. I always say I love giving people grace to grow and to learn and to give people the space to be better and to do better. But I can't keep giving you more chances, Tamar, Ernestine, Braxton. Can't. Because you won't fix the shit you do. You just cause more chaos. And for no reason. Like, the question had nothing to do with any other artist in country except Beyonce's album. So, let me get up my thing. Kate, I have a couple of things, saved since I've been on it. So this one right here that was on the YBF shows Kate Michelle responding about 50 minutes ago. Imagine you keep playing with someone who's minding their business, and then boom, they sick of you, one tweet and screenshot, and it's over for you. Okay. I said, child, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So Tamar, I wasn't speaking about you. I would have said your name. I was speaking of country black music that I have heard before that I didn't enjoy. I wish you the best on all your future endeavors. Only want to beef with the devil at the end. My thing is this: why bring it up? Period. You knew how it would make the rounds. You knew it. You knew it. She can't tell me she didn't. At all. Can you imagine if President Biden said, I hate an orange looking motherfucker, and then Trump say, what? And then Biden said, I wasn't talking about you. Yes, you was. You did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain times that people say things and the implication alone will cause drama. It's why you shouldn't say shit, because why it starts drama, and then you then say, I wasn't talking about you. I would have said your name. Which is funny because when Tamar was on The Real talking about being called a Muppet by K. Michelle, she refused to say K. Michelle's name. Even though we all knew that it was K. Michelle called her a Muppet. So we knew of the back and forth between the two. Okay? K. Michelle said, how many times are you going to keep calling for something you can handle upon its arrival? Huh, Janice? Bitch. And folks said, Tamar, when K. Michelle come at you, you can't be upset, ma'am. Because as I said before, is it possible that Tamar was not talking about K. Michelle? Absolutely. Because she did not say K. Michelle's name. The implication is the implication. Tamar always say stuff without saying folks' names. And then when saying folks speak out and say, what you say, bitch? Tamar this, I wasn't talking about you. Sometimes put a name on it. Because K. Michelle said, Janice, how many times is you going to come around here with me, okay, and realize you don't want to with me? Because I'm going to call you Janice. I'm going to post pictures. I'm going to post funny things about you, and that's what it's going to be. Okay? That's what it's going to be. And you can't then play like, oh my God, I was not talking about her. So why is she calling me Janice? I am not Janice. Why would she do that to me? Because you keep fucking with people. Let's see. I spy with my little eye. I left the girl, bitch. Hey, Michelle, get on my nerve. Michelle said, I spy with my little eye a leprechaun in my DMs. Sigh. I don't pull stunts raggedy in. I pull cards. Again, people said once K Michelle gets going, Tamar gonna say it wasn't me. I didn't say that, and I knew she would. But again, it's very possible that she was not talking about K Michelle. It's very people. I saw folks in comments saying she could have been talking about Monica, child, not Gunica. But this is what happens when you try to negatively shade artists and you do not put a name on it, and people you have beef with fit the bill. Okay. I don't pull stunts raggedy in. I pull cards. And when they would talk, posted how, Tamar, let it be clear, she wasn't talking about K Michelle. K Michelle came into the comment section of the neighborhood talking. She said, y'all know I wouldn't be saying anything. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's been going on for months now. Well, years. She's just very hurt, acting out, and has to stop today. Okay. I don't speak on her. I don't speak on her about her. Wait, I'm wrong. Sorry. Wait. I don't speak on her about her. We just aren't in the same circle. I don't think of her. She continues to She continues to bring me up in some way, throw her shade, then play victim. I'm just not going to keep playing with her. It's played out, but she will stop. I can overlook negativity all day, but don't keep poking at me, even at shows. I know everything you do and the fits you throw when I'm performing or ask everything. I don't say a word. I be quiet and sing. There's no reason for you to continue subs and jabs. It's like you have to be seen, even if it's shady and negativity. Bitter Betty, live in your talents, not in your drama. Lesson I had to learn and worked out for me. I have a right to defend and be sick of your shit. I finally said in front of everyone, leave me alone or else. I stand on that. You should try it. You're 9 whole years older than me. You should be an example of some sort. Now go play victim, bitch. Woo. Woo. Ooh, Lord. And this is the thing. I don't feel bad. Child. K Michelle said a loud cackling hyena. Child. Now I'm going back into my place of slumber, peace, and positivity. I have some goals to accomplish, and I'm grateful for I'm grateful for every blessing I'm receiving. I could go there, but I'm going back to minding my business and signing these songs. I've grown, I've healed, but I'm not weak. Leave me alone. I'll turn the cheek, but I will slap you first. Child. Sometimes you have to, stand your ground. And, even I saw someone say, of course, Tamar would not say K Michelle's name because Tamar ain't built like that. Tamar never says the person's name she beefing with. Ever. Tamar consistently talks, in riddles. K Michelle pointed out, you're a whole 9, girl. How old? Tamar Braxton. You're a whole, Tamar, Shy, hold on. Tamar 47. So Tamar, she's 5 years older than me. But that means, so K Michelle, child, bitch, Tamar was K Michelle's age, fussing with K Michelle who was in her 20s, technically, in my opinion. Because this happened years ago. But this is why just stop. Tamar needs, this is Tamar's fault because someone asked her how did she like Beyonce's album, and she took that chance to shade other Black artists. Even though she did not say a name, child, the shoe fit. The shoe fit. And you should not throw no shoes that fit your enemy. Because they're going to assume the shoe was for them. And that's what K. Michelle felt. And K. Michelle did what folks said she was going to do. And she came around here and she dragged you. Imagine you keep playing with someone who's minding the business and boom, they sick of you. Child, she got Raggedy Ann, a leprechaun, called her Janice. Janice, a loud cackling hyena. And this to get you gotcha that I want to get into, okay? Because Tamar be quick to talk cash shit.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game.
So the same way while she was trying to shade Tommy, and she was out here, my man, who we don't think they together no more. The same way she did not say Tommy's name, called Tommy a crackhead. Tamar don't say names. She don't. See, she insinuates other people. So that way she can always say, I didn't say, I wasn't talking about you. That's your name. I would say, you don't say names, Tamar. You don't. And using Beyonce's album as a reason to even if it wasn't K. Michelle, what does you not liking or saying they're country artists who sound horrible? What's the point? When I was looking, look, because y'all know Tamar dancing. Because I had to go through buku amounts of clips of her dancing and her singing around here, there were many times and many clips where her voice wasn't the best. You know, cackling, cracking sometimes, trying to hit high notes or low notes while trying to dance and shake her shimmy. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know that she's a good singer, but sometimes she sounds fucking horrible. You know? So why use your time on somebody else's platform when discussing Beyonce's album to shade somebody who is, you know what I'm saying, an artist in their own right? You may not have been discussing K. Michelle, but K. Michelle said, bitch, the shoe fit. Here I go. Tamar will always get this backlash, in my opinion, because every time she tell us, I'm changing, I'm being different, I'm trying to be better, I'm trying to grow, and we love her regardless for it. It's this bullshit she pull. Even her, my man.
No, man, that was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. Shit, I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up? It's all fair game when you broke up, bitch. Don't get it fucked up. It's a good man, Savannah. That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game.
Tamar, you need to grow up. Do your music, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Stop throwing rocks at folk. Because some folk gonna throw a boulder back at you. And K Michelle for sure threw a few boulders. You hear me? A few boulders, okay? And it's messy. And hopefully it don't get no messier. Hopefully, Tamar will not respond. Hopefully K Michelle will, stop reading Tamar for fifth. Hopefully Tamar will realize you do not have to shade other people in order to feel bigger about yourself. It don't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, after Beyonce made her album and folk were saying, oh, K Michelle gonna be real mad. And Beyonce sent K Michelle flowers. Because K Michelle has been singing for a while, for one, and also being very vocal about wanting to be in the country realm. Period. So Tamar will continue, in my opinion, to catch flack for her actions because she really does play victim. She does. She will purposefully say things, not say names, and then be talking about people and then say, but I didn't say your name. Well, take this boulder anyway. Take the boulder anyway. And her and that man child went, girl, my man. And is he a good man, Savannah? Is he? I'm just wondering. And now I'm pretty sure Tamar, I wasn't talking about her, so why would that? So let's see, because right now I'm on Tamar page, right? I'm in her story. So I'm like, what was this? Let me see what the stories were, okay? Because we don't see her with that man no more. So we don't know. Okay, we don't know. We don't again. I don't think they're together no more. But I don't care too. But she said, drinking water and minding my business has become a priority these days, child. Hey there, pumpkin. FYI, you the prize. Are you the prize? Nervous about cooking for someone who's never had my food. What shall I make? We know it ain't Junior. Again, her promoting, her being on the little podcast or whatever, and her being around there or whatever. But I still feel like you knew what you said, in my opinion, and you knew what drama it may bring. Okay. So, let that be that. But Tamar is around here on her lonely donely. Okay. Battle her business. As she said, drinking her water. We ain't seen hide no hair of JR, and some no sound. And some things she, wanna, she around here or whatever, that ring on still, but we don't see that man no more. But who knows? Who knows? If Tamar wants us to believe that everything is A-okay, great, that's cool. Maybe she wants to keep her relationship that started on social media. Maybe she on a TV show. Maybe she wants, because again, the proposal from last year is still there. Okay. With that man she was with, child, hold on. So wait, y'all wait. Hold up. So y'all, we had went to this page before. Because I kept on saying, Tamar had took down all the stuff of that man and her. Now, if you see right here, well, I can't, I'm trying to highlight it right here. Okay, where he's tagged. And remember I said the other day how we was talking about Peter. And I'm like, oh, that man got a hold, he changed his name. His name ain't there. But I'm back on Tamar page, and we had went to his page from her page when I discussed them breaking up. And when I just clicked his name that she has tagged, child, not the page is unavailable. Not the page is unavailable. Did that man delete the page that was connecting him and Tamar as a couple? Did that man delete the page? Was the page tooketh? Now, right here, because we just talked about Peter and that man this past week. And Peter, and I said, oh, because Peter was here saying, out tonight supporting my dude, they are on his book release. This was 2 days ago. And we see him and JR Jr. around here, and you tag Jared, and I said, oh, Jeremy, changed the name to the thing to his real name. Because this really get you gotcha. Even if somebody changed their name, I feel like if you tag them, the tag just changes to whatever the new name is. Because it still should link to that person's page. So that's weird to me. Because again, on this page, ain't no Tamar.
What a time to be alive. So grateful, so thankful. Man, I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, and it brought life into full perspective because.
Sir, why you driving and recording? Get a holder in your phone. Don't hold the phone and drive.
This friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4.
Oh, he can for real. Anyway, my point is that's weird. I don't know. I don't know if the shit did not attach. This is old stuff. So maybe because he changed his name, it isn't attaching. I'm not sure. But I've never known for someone's page to not be there simply because the name changed. I don't know. What I do know is the connection she had to that man is over. It's over. It's over now. Move over. It's over now. Move over. The gate shut down. Sorry, girl. So take my cup. Next other things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all. That's it. That's all. That's all I have for y'all. Do not.